Hey there, awesome fans. Earl from Awesome Gaming here, and we've got more Baten Kaitos Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean. Last time we dealt with more of Kalos' backstory and actually rounded up his entire character arc. We fought the Chaos Trio twice and finally killed Giacomo once and for all. Then we learned that there's a lot of happenings going around the world before we head on into Core Hydra. So, we're going to check on some of those rumors that have been going around, and we're going to start here in Inui. Before we do, I do want to sell off any photos that we have, just to have the money. And as you can see, our Mega Rare Mizuti pick is worth 50,000 gold. Definitely worth getting when you have it from that battle with Malpercio. This picture of Agio came out really good, 42,000, definitely worth it. Mysterious Shellfish could have come out a little bit better. The Almanac came out really great. This Silk, if you recall way back on our first visit to Inui, we got the Silkworm Magnus, and that eventually became the Cocoon Magnus. Over time, the Cocoon will become this Silk Magnus, which we're able to sell for 30,000 gold. That one came out really good. The Gold Mole as well. Giacomo could have come out a little bit better. And Falon came out as well as he could be. This Amber here, this came from the Cedar Tree Sap that we had. That says right there. Cedar Tree Sap turns into Precious Amber over time. This will allow us to level up our Chronos Yell level 2s in combos. Aside from that, I did do all the level ups off screen. So we've got Kalos, Shella, and Savina all at level 52, 53 for Savina. And we've also got Kibari at 49, Liud at 45, and Mizuti at 46. And I did class up Kalos to class level 6. Increases the combo maximum, our maximum combo size to 9, and we have 5 seconds for each input for the first input down. Alright, that said, I also did do some more special combos off screen. Going to Kalos' deck. I made the Deluxe Wasabi Root. If you recall the Young Wasabi Root that we picked up back in Wazen, I said that we would be able to increase that to make it more potent. And if we actually go into here, first we need to take the Young Wasabi Root and combine it with a Dark Flare. That will give us the Wasabi Root here. Then you take the Wasabi Root, combine it with an Aqua Burst, and you get Deluxe Wasabi Root. Heals 880 HP, 100% chance to cure death, and we can use it for defense to give us a plus 100 death resistance. It easily outclasses the Sacred Wine, and definitely want to make as many of these as you can. I still have a Holy Grail in the deck for each character just to have, because the death resistance is still nice to have. Toasted Rice Ball. Our Rice Balls are getting to the point where they will be going to become rotten food eventually, so I decided to take the time to use them and combine them with the Soy Sauce and a Fire Burst, which allows us to make the Toasted Rice Ball. Heals by 1500 HP, 100% chance to cure freeze, and it also allows us to increase our Fire Yell level 3 if we had them. These are really good, especially for this late in the game, because they will last 20 hours before they spoil, so definitely worth using for the late game. Deluxe Green Tea. This is the result of the green tea that we had with the large tea mug that we got in Gemma Village. Also heals 1500 HP and can cure confusion 100% of the time, whether used for offense or defense. Definitely a really good Magnus. It does not spoil, so this is really good for the end game. So I have 2 here for Kalos. I have 1 for Shella and Savina as well. Also, Toasted Rice Ball for each of them, and 2 Wasabi Roots for each of them as well. Still the Chicken Kebab in Savina's deck here. Those are going to spoil as well very soon. So basically, I just decided, you know what, these things are going to spoil eventually. Might as well get new magnets ready to go. Alright, so here in the Nui Nui, we learned of a book of magic that Shello was interested in. Well, there's only one place I can really think of that would have such a book, and that's the School of Magic. Let's see if the principal knows anything about it. Hello. Principal, talk to me, thank you. Indeed, I am the principal here at the School of Magic. You look like you want to ask me something. I know it. You don't have to speak. You're after the book of magic mentioned in Nui Nui's legends, aren't you? I'm sorry, I can't lend it to you, as I'm working with it right now. Exposing myself to considerable risk, I brought the book back from a monster-infested library. If you want to borrow it, bring me the adventure novel that I was in the middle of reading. I left the room for a moment and came back to find someone had taken the novel away. People always play pranks on me. Bring me my unfinished adventure novel and I'll lend you the book of magic for a while. Well, you're looking for an adventure novel, huh? It's a good thing I went down to Gemma Village to pick one up for you. Ah, that's it! That's exactly the adventure novel I was reading! Okay, a promise is a promise. Here, I'll let you read the Book of Magic. However, I'm reading it by order of Queen Corellia herself. You can read it, but I can't have you taking it outside. I only permit you to read it at the table over there, where I can observe you. Agreed? How stingy. You, over there. Yes, you with the mask. I heard you. Consider yourself fortunate you have permission to even touch the precious Book of Magic. Alright, let's inspect the book. So, Miss Principal, is this that Book of Magic that Corellia was talking about? It's pretty busted up. You cannot begin to imagine how valuable it is. It contains the wisdom of wizards 1,000 years dead. Yes, the Principal is right. I sense a strong magical energy emanating from it. This is the one. I see. So, what is this book for? Welcome to the illusory fortress of the book. So, here in the book, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 different doors in each room. Behind each door, there's an enemy.
We can do this if we work together.
This here is the Alaverum. You can, think of it as kind of... It's kind of like one of Malpercio's creatures, but it's also not at the same time. Either way, we should be able to take care of it here. Yep, even though I combined fire with water, we still took it out. Alright, shall go with fire, because why not?
Fire first! Fire first! Didn't hurt! Didn't hurt!
So as you can hear, it does attack with wind, water, and light. And sometimes it will split its attacks between two party members. There's also one other thing I gotta say, I definitely love the Alaverum's design. When I first saw it, I was like, holy crap, that's pretty cool looking. Alright. I don't know if this will be enough to take it out. Oh no, it is! Sweet.
What are we waiting for. Let's move.
And the best part about the Elaverum, it drops all level 5 of all the magics, so definitely worth fighting. However, there is one small issue with this dungeon. The enemies don't respawn. So, once you kill an enemy, that's it. Here we have the other enemy of the dungeon,
Let's get it on.
whose name I honestly am drawing a blank on.
This. Whoa! Fear the wings of darkness. Sword style. Shadow wing.
I want to say this is the Vorlag? Well, we got a camera, so we'll find out soon enough.
Don't move.
Enough? No. Alright, so this enemy's gimmick is it will use Chronos Blow, Fire Burst, and Wind Blow in his combos. Surprisingly, the Chronos and Wind damage do not cancel each other out. The Wind damage counts as light damage for some reason. But as you can see, it is capable of causing confusion with the Wind Blow attack.
Time to collect the loot.
Alright. Viralba, that's the name of this enemy. It drops peanuts. Not really worth it. Although the photo is kind of bad. That's great, we'll take it anyways. So yeah, another thing about this area is that since the enemies do not respawn, they you definitely want to try to get a photo of them if you're going for 100% as soon as possible. Now, one of these doors doesn't have an enemy behind them and is the way forward. I believe it is this door right here. Yes! And we got 2 chests. Got a full apple pie. Actually, take a look at that. Increases experience by 30,000. I think we can give that to Liud, because he's really fallen behind on experience. And over here, get another Aqua Truth for Callus.
Huh? Could this really be? I thought so. This is the ancient crest of the Icelands. The illusion spell and binding spell protecting it are of the most powerful magic. A magic only known by the royal family of Wazen. No wonder even Cadell and the others weren't able to find it. But what's it doing in Anue? Mother, what did you want to tell me?
Listen carefully, Shella. I am sure you have understood this to some extent, but I'll repeat myself. The Queen of these lands has a very important duty to fulfill. You, who will be the next queen, may be required to leave these lands to travel the outside world, to deal with the seeds of disaster which may threaten the ways of our world.
Yes, Mother.
If Barnett ever foresees such a change in the world, Remember, first of all, to send Codell, Glamis, and Katrin to Anuenue. Have them send you reports on the happenings of the world. Anuenue seems to have had connections with Wazn in ancient times. They will have less trouble using their magic there. Then, if you should ever be convinced that evil will befall the world, you should set off immediately. Determine what you can do to alleviate the damage, to ease the world's hurt. That is the oath our line is sworn at birth to uphold. Do you understand, Shella?
Yes, Mother.
Shella? Shella, are you alright?
Where are we?
I don't know. A door opened, a light flashed, and here we are.
Maybe that seal on the door sent us someplace else. I guess we'll have to look around.
Alright, can I just say, that little portrait of young Shella is so goddamn cute! Alright, so we're here in the second level of the illusory book fortress thing. And what we want to do is we want to take this door right here. Yowzers! Help! Help me!
This just might be fun.
So here we got more of the Alavrums that we need to save this old man from.
You're finished. Special attack, burning blade.
And let's see, let's go with 6, 6, 6, 6, sure.
Seeds of darkness cause trembling, chaos. Sword style, shadow.
Alright, one down. Let's see if we can get some in here. No, it's just Chronos. Alright. There are a few things that I want to show off with the Alavrum, though, so hopefully I'll get to do that. Alright, so it looks like it is going to split its attack into 2 waves. It's not using its special technique. Alright, this one is attacking Shella alone.
Is that all?
Okay. Let's 7, 7, 8, 8.
Special attack. Here.
And let's just have Callus finish this one off here. Alright. Now for this one.
Fire first!
Yeah, we'll go for Soul Flash.
Magic! It's Soul Flash!
Let's block that. Alright, Savina, you need to heal up a bit.
for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure.
This.
One of these days, I do hope to show the 1 through 9 for you guys. If I'm able to pull that off on footage, that'll be great. Alfard's level 5, awesome. I need more of those. Thanks for saving me. I thought I was a goner. And you, strangers, thank you also. I can't believe this. I never imagined I'd see anyone again. Still, why did you enter this illusory fortress? Did you know how to get out, perchance? Probably not, but here, sign this family tree. So, you came all the way to look for me on behalf of Kuzman? What irony! The person who saved me brought news of my father's critical condition. The gods must have arranged all of this. I'll be more than happy to go. You want me to sign here, right? Tumart, 60 years old, male, an absent-minded ex-librarian at the Library of Magic. Must have lost his way. Seriously. Alright, so we finally found the father of Tufair and Tulun. If you recall, we found Tufair in the ancient library, and we found Tulun back in Anue in Komamai, actually. What destiny! The person who was looking for his family saved my life. At my age, I never imagined I would feel this grateful to my father, Kuzman. I'll be there. Alright, with that taken care of. In order to progress from this area, we need to choose this one all the way up here on the left. But okay, that was weird. My notes say it's the top left room, so maybe it's the top right, and I was mistaken? Okay, top right, weird. Because one was the top left. At any rate, we have Bloody Vortex, a new weapon for Gibari, and the Linnet Statue, which will allow Shella to reach class level 6.
The time has almost come. The prophecy may be fulfilled during my reign. If so, you will be blessed with a normal life, as any other young girl would. Shella, how I hope it will be so.
Mother.
But if things turn out differently, it will be your turn. You will have to bear the burden, to assume your duties as the new Queen of Wazn. Our line is bound to this responsibility.
Yes, Mother. Please don't worry. I'm your daughter. I know I am ready. As the Queen of Ice, I will protect the ocean, and, if the time comes for the world to be reborn, I will return the ocean to the people.
Let's move on.
Alright, third and final room here. So, according to my notes, it's this door once again But we all know what happened last time and how my notes misled me. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking with my notes being having the wrong information from for the last area. All right, here we have the skull anklet. This is actually something that we can equip to Shella. So it gives massive status bonuses to Shella: 60 to attack, 50 to defense, 40 to agility, and an extra 14% of HP, while providing pretty much perfect resistance to all statuses. However, Shella will be confused while equipped with this equipment. There are skull equipments like this for every single character. We haven't gotten Callus's yet because we still need to go back to the Celestial Alps to claim it. We'll be doing that later on. But for now, this is better than what the Sun Anklet provides us. So we'll be equipping it. It's definitely worth it for what's coming up ahead. Speaking of which, let's use some of our medium shish kebabs. And I'm also going to swap Callus out for Gibari. Simply because Gibari has more wind offense than Callus does. And we kind of want that right now. We also get a Silk Veil, equipment, defense for the ladies. And we'll go ahead and save just to be on the safe side here. We'll go on in.
Oh, not again. I hate deja vu.
They're testing me, using the ancient book of magic as bait to see if I'm really ready.
Well, you're as ready as can be, in my book. We all decided to stop Melodia Malpertio long ago.
Barnett tells me the time of the prophecy is drawing near. Something somewhere is awakening after 1,000 years of sleep. The time may be here for the last of the Ice Queens to fulfill her destiny. Whether it be you or I. Should the prophecy be fulfilled, the Ice Queen will be no more. It will be our final prayer to the world, our final blessing. Shella, you must follow your own path. Even if you are alone, never back down, never fear, and stride forward with your head up. The ocean will always be with you. And we will always be walking alongside.
Is this it?
The ancient and forbidden book of magic.
Powerful energy coming out of this book. something be sealed inside.
Are you gonna unleash it? You sure that's such a bright idea, Shella?
I promised my mother that I'd never back down, never fear. That I'd stride forward with my head up.
Huh?
Greetings. Are you the last of the Ice Queens?
Yes, most likely.
Has the time come? Then let us begin. 1,000 years ago, a seed of hope was sown by our hand. Let us witness the fruit it has borne.
It's not a saber dragon, it's the Kokabaran. If you do not have Shella in your party at the start of this fight, she will be forced into the top slot and will replace whoever is third in line. The Kokabaran is, believe it or not, a Chronos-based enemy. So you want to use as much wind attacks as possible to wear it down.
Didn't hurt.
It does attack with fire, but it is not fire aligned.
Didn't hurt.
It still hits like a truck, though. Alright, Kibari, let's see what your new weapon can do here. We got a good combo there. Nice damage. 4, 6, 6. Another 6 there. Alright, we're actually doing some pretty good damage here, actually. I'm honestly surprised.
Chronos flow! Fire burn! Fire burn!
Alright.
Didn't hurt.
Let's
Didn't hurt.
try to block as much as we can here. Alright, he's not going for his finisher just yet, which is perfectly fine. Bari, we'll go with these. And hey, we'll actually get to see Pendulum Blast in action.
With your history. Destructive power. Pendulum blast.
So, we've pretty much already worn down half of this thing's health already.
Special attack, Hurricane Blade.
The Kokabaran, it's only got 10,000 HP, and we've easily done 6,000 damage to it by now.
Is that all? Is that all?
I have a feeling it's going to go for its special. Yup, it's going for the special move here.
Is that all?
Alright, here we go. Dark Implosion. Inflicts darkness damage and heals him for whatever the combo dealt as damage. Alright, so he already has his camera at the ready. Let's heal up Shella real quick. Okay.
Who's this? Here.
Some wind. Some light. And the one with dancing flames.
Dancing flames.
Alright. Wow, he is already tired. We're making quick work with this guy, actually. And he's not going for Dark Implosion, that's fine.
Hey!
Alright, Savino, what do you got here? You got a couple of threes. Enough. Let's see. Combine our spirit numbers here.
Harder!
Ooh, that's right, he's capable of inflicting confusion with that fourth hit. So you definitely want to be careful with that. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. This should be enough to finish him off.
Destructive power! Spiraling gale!
There we go.
The world is in your hands. Act with wisdom.
I will. Your will and your hope reside in me now, last of the Ice Queens.
For our troubles, we get the Gallios Fangs, a new weapon for Savina, and Aquaburst level 6. Level 6 is the highest level of all the magic spells that we get for Shella and Mizuti, and this is just the start of us getting them. We also receive Seal of Water, the level 8 finisher for Shella. And with that, we're done. We just finished Shella's personal side quest. So let's take a look at that Seal of Water. As you expect for a level 8 finisher, it does a lot of damage, but 100% chance of death. Yeah. So let's go ahead and start placing some of our old offense here. We don't need those light flares anymore. We have this light flare. We can kind of replace a Chronos Blow. Aquaburst level 5. I think we're actually just gonna remove all the fire from her deck at this point. No, I don't want to drop it. Alright, yeah, we'll get rid of the fire offense. And let's add in... Alright, let's throw these back in real quick. And throw in the Siegfried. And Well, we're gonna have to add those fighters back in anyways because we're going to increase her class level right now. So let's go ahead and do that. You could have done it before the fight with the Kokabarin. I just opted not to because it's just easier to have her just fight it right then and there. Whoops, let's talk to the priest, because we've got a few level ups here to do. And I actually think we can actually give Shella a break now that I think about it. We've been using her for quite a while. We'll go back to having our power trio of Kaliski, Bari, and Savina. So Bari levels up, Savina level up, 57. Kalis is up to 56. Now, in regard to the skull equipment, like the skull anklet that Shella has, they could be seen as the complete inverse of things like the fairy barrette and the moon buckle, where I said these are the best equips that they have. If you don't want to use these equips, the skull anklets are a good alternative, and you just need to be cautious of the spirit numbers that you have. Let me actually grab the healing magnets from Shella's deck and transpose them onto Gibari's. So we have the deluxe wasabi roots. Okay, so it looks like one of our curries became last night's curry. Actually increases in potency, 900 HP, 100% chance to cure paralysis, so that's always good to know. And okay, we have that. We still have the Earth Sphere. I'm not going to add that to his deck just yet. And we'll leave the camera as is. We actually have a few constellations to hand off, since we're here. So we have Canis Minor and Canis Major. Canis Major is the constellation that you obtain from the filler enemies back on the Celestial Alps. So once you have that, that is the last flying enemy that will have any magnets for us. Alright, for that we get the Ometetl gear and a Kusanagi blade, new weapon for Kalis. The Ometetl gear being defense for the men, I believe. Or actually, it might just be for Kalis and Gibari, because I know there's some male exclusive magnets that Liud can't use. Okay, no, it is for all three guys. Let's give him the Kusanagi blade while we're here. I'll replace this one of these Chaos Edges. Give him the Ometetl gear as well. And throw this Aqua Truth in as well since we're here. Looks like we had some of our food spoil recently. Our sugar crane became sugar. Okay. Another thing I will mention, Mark of Death. I mentioned this at the beginning of the episode. This is made with the voodoo doll and the beautiful hair that we made way back when. Definitely a good offense magnets to make if you still need some dark offense. Hits for quite a bit of damage and has a 50% chance of death. Alright, before we head on out to the other islands, there are a few optional side quests that are available to us here on Anue Nue. One of which is actually, believe it or not, at the Anue Nue port. So if we go into this building here, talk to this lady. Ever since we missed Queen Corellia's portable shrine show, my husband won't even talk to me. I wish they would hold another show to celebrate the blooming of the celestial flowers. If something doesn't appease him, he's going to carry this grudge to his grave. Let's help her. Oh well. Look, lady. I'll ask Corellia to hold the portable shrine show again. Oh, so you're acquainted with Queen Corellia? I suppose it's important not to judge a book by its cover. Callus, that's so sweet of you! Come on, don't get all emotional on me. I'm sorry if I offended you. I'm counting on you travelers. Okay. Let's go to Corellia's palace and ask her to hold the portable shrine show again. Alright, so, going to meet with Queen Corellia. Back to Komomai. And back into the palace. At this point, my microphone decided to stop working again, so the rest of this video is going to be post-commentary. So here we are, we're going around and actually going up to see Corellia. Corellia, I need to ask you a favor. Yes, what could it be? Well, blah 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 blah. I see. You want me to allow the portable shrine show to be held again. Fighting the forces of darkness really seems to be taking its toll on our troops and citizens. Holding the show again may ease their troubled minds and bring healing. I'll be more than happy to lend it to you. Thank you, Corellia. I'll lend you my portable shrine, but where are you going to find shrine bearers? Don't worry, we can take care of that. Alright then, everyone will be more than pleased with your efforts. So we need to find 6 shrine bearers to complete this side quest. The first of which is actually inside Corellia's palace, so going back in there real quick. And she's not that far. It's this woman in yellow right here. Overheard your conversation with Queen Corellia, and will you let me wave the banner during the show? If another portable shrine show is going to be held, I don't want to miss taking part in it. Please? How can we turn down someone as motivated as you? Wave that banner. Really? Thank you. I'll do my best. Great. Good luck. Thank you! Okay, 1 down, 5 more to go. And the second person we need is actually the guy walking towards us in green. What? Do I want to take part in another portable shrine show? Haha, absolutely! But still, we need 4 members to carry it, and 2 to wave the banner. I'm really good, but I can't do everything myself. Find 6 members, including me, and I'll take part in the show. So 2 down, 4 to go there. The next 2 are actually in the School of Magic, so go over to the left side here, and it's in this first room. And we actually need to talk to the teacher. What are you doing? Are you trying to disturb us? You have a question? The portable shrine show? Are you kidding? I don't have time for that. The teacher has to teach. Sir, don't worry about us. We can study by ourselves. That's right. Teaching every day must be tiring. You need a breather. I'd love to see your gallant figure under the shrine. Besides, you won't get another chance to take part in the 30-year festival's main attraction. if that's how everyone feels, I suppose a breather would be nice. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm pleased to join you. That's good to know, thanks. Alright, so that's half of them. And I believe at this point I was just double checking my notes for the next person. And we go over to the other side of the School of Magic. And we're actually going to go back into the room that we were in for the Illusory Fortress of the Book. And we're going to talk to this person. What? Do you want me to be a shrine bearer? You can't be serious. I don't think a frail bookworm like myself can carry the shrine. You want me to become a banner waver then? It seems somewhat desperate. If I only have to wave a banner, I can help you out. Really? Thanks, we're counting on you. I'm glad you're happy. It's exciting for me too. Now that I've committed to it, I won't let you down. Let's make it the greatest show ever. 4 down, 2 to go. The other 2 are in the lower part of Komomai. You won't need to go outside of Komomai to find these people. They're all within the city. Just so makes it so much easier that the first 4 are in the upper level. So the next one is this blue guy right here coming towards us. What? There's a chance I'll get to carry the shrine? I understand, so it's for an old man. If that's the case, I'll gladly lend a hand and help you guys. Count me in, fellas. Don't worry, I'll do some exercises and get back into shape in no time. Jeez, I can't say no to that kind of enthusiasm. You're in, partner. Get yourself in top shape while we're getting everything ready. You can count on me. I can hardly wait for the big show. 5 down, 1 to go, and the last one is this one of the dancers here. It is this guy right here. Hey, I heard that you're looking for a shrine bearer for the big show. How about picking me? You're looking at a finalist in the tournament to choose a member for the Portable Shrine Show. I'm a pro at carrying the portable shrine. I see, if you say so. Will you wait for a while until everything is ready? Gotcha, you can count on me. Okay, I found 6 members. Yes, now we'll be able to hold another Portable Shrine Show. Let's hurry and tell the old lady at the port the good news. So, once you've gathered the 6 members, you go back to the Anunoi port and head back to tell the old lady. You can watch the Portable Shrine Show now, lady. Just love how blunt Callus is. Oh my, there really is going to be another Portable Shrine Show? Thank you so very much. Let me quickly go and get my husband so we can watch it. Dear, get ready. We're going to go see Queen Corellia's Shrine Show. What? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's hurry to the show then. Whatever you say, dear. Alright, so now we just have to follow them back to Corellia's palace. So as you can see, the dancer that we picked up is missing from that ring of dancers. Guy in blue is no longer here as well. Because there's the shrine. Look at my husband. He's enjoying the show like a little boy. He's so happy, his face gives him away. This was all made possible by you. Thank you for everything. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Alright, so with that done, just gotta go back to the old couple to claim our reward. It's kind of easy to get caught on the ladder there. Now, you think talking to the old lady would give you the reward, but no, you actually need to talk to the old guy. I never expected her to do so much for me. I'm a lucky man to have such a good wife. Of course, I'm also grateful to you. This is a token of my thanks. We get the Rainbow Ash. This is a light weapon for Gibari. Alright, that's taken care of there. So, what is it that we do next for this episode? I honestly don't remember. Oh, yes, that's right. We finish up at the Celestial Alps, because there's still some stuff there for us. So, for starters, that bad one at the opening here doesn't exist anymore, because we have these two women with bracelets here. If you go up the path, you'll find my mother. Sorry for the trouble, but will you go and tell her to wait there? Did you hear me? I asked you to tell her to come. So yeah, you won't be able to get them to sign the family tree just yet. So here's the mother. Did you see my daughter somewhere down there? We came hiking, but my daughter is still somewhere below. They're just out of breath. You've been listening to me, right? I'm still talking, you know. So, once you talk to the mother, go back to the daughter. Thanks for telling her. You can imagine how long it'll take me to get up the hill. You look tough. You look built. Will you push me? Help me so I can reach her? I mean, I'm a pretty large guy myself, but I mean, a hill like that won't be enough. Won't tire me out at all. Jeez, this is just pure exaggeration. So basically, once she stands up, you need to push her like you would one of the blocks back in Zosma, and just need to realign yourself to push her the way that you want her to go, such as pushing her up and around this little divot here. And it's easy to get her caught on the lip there, in the top left there. So you just want to push her away from it once you get close enough. Then you can just pretty much push her straight up to her mother. Thank you. Right here is just fine. Once you do that, you can give her the family tree. Excuse me. And we get Al-Khatib, 16 years old, female. The resemblance is unmistakable. Well, but to put it in polite terms. Thank you for pushing me. I'll go see my grandfather once I'm rested up enough to move again. Very generous of you to help me out so much. Give her the family tree. My father-in-law is dying. Why didn't you tell me earlier? Does my husband Nubita know about this? May feel reluctant to go. I'll sign the family tree for you. Let me have it. You don't need to have Nubita sign the tree to have them sign it. It's just a way to get you to know who Nubita is. But this is Alrumi, 40 years old, female. So once you've talked to them and you leave the screen, they'll disappear like all the other relatives. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to go back to the cabin because we were booted out of it after our fight with Giacomo. So we weren't able to claim any of the magnets that were inside of it. So first and foremost is this one over here, where I get caught talking to all the things that aren't the chest. And you get another Afridi saber. So if you didn't happen to get any from any of the bad ones, you get one for free there. Inspect the statue that had the winglet in it. You get the silk veil, defense magnets for the females. And then there's another one over on the left side of the room. I accidentally left the room while looking for it. It's actually back up towards where the statue is. You get an avocado from that little bowl there. Healing magnets heals 950 HP. Inspect. So, yep, we get the skull buckle there. Since we have the moon buckle, it's redundant. You can get milk from that crate there. Get holy armor, really good defense magnets for the men. And then there's a ladder that you can climb up to get straw. And that's basically it in this room. It's always good to just double check everything before you leave any room in case you miss anything. Finally, over on the right hand side, the only magnets in this room is the one in that chest that you see up there. So to get to it, you climb another ladder, get on top of the shelf, and then you jump across them to the other one, and you get the Void Phantom. This is the strongest weapon that Callus can get, and there's only one of it in the entire game. So when it comes to wind-based magnets, Callus only has 4 weapons. 1 Void Phantom, 2 Air Slashes, and the Wind God Blade. Which is rather unfortunate because he does have quite a few wind finishers, so it is what it is. At any rate, that's going to wrap up this episode, so thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more great content. And we'll see you guys next time.